Hi guys, I'm back. Today I'm going to read Isaiah 8 to 14, Proverbs 28, and Psalm 36. Let's get started. Then the Lord said to me, take a large tablet and write on it in common characters. Belong to me, Hershal, Hashbaz, and I'll get reliable witnesses. Uriah the priest and Zechariah the son of Jeberechiah to attest for me. And I went to the prophetess, and she conceived and bore a son. And the Lord said to me, what was named Maher-shalal Hashbaz? But before the boy knows how to cry, my father and my mother, the wealth of Damascus and the spoils of Miriam will be carried before the king of Assyria. And the Lord spake to me again, as this people have refused the waters of Shiloah that flow gently, and rejoice over Rezin the son of Remaliah. Therefore, behold, the Lord is bringing up against them the waters of the river, mighty and many, the king of Assyria in all its glory. And it will rise over all its channels and go over all its banks, and it will sweep on into Judah. It will overflow and pass on, reaching even to the neck and charge with wings before the breadth of your land, O Emmanuel. You broken your heels and be shattered. Give ear all your far countries, strap on your arm and be shattered. Strap on your arm and be shattered. Take counsel together, but it will come to nothing. Seek a word, but it will not stand. For God is with us, so the Lord spake thus to me with his strong hand upon me, and warned me not to walk in the ways of this people, saying, do not call conspiracy that all that this people calls conspiracy, and do not fear what they fear, nor be in dread. That the Lord has him you shall honor his holy. And let him be your fear, and let him be your dread. And he will become a sanctuary, and be a stone of offense, and a rock of stumbling to both houses of Israel, a trap and a snare to the inhabitants of Jerusalem. And many shall stumble on it, they shall fall and be broken, they shall be snared taken. I know the testimony, seal the teaching among my disciples. I will wait for the Lord, who is hiding his face from the house of Jacob, and I will hope in him. Behold, I am the children whom the Lord has given me, your sign and portents in him. And the Lord of hosts, who dwells on Mount Zion. And when they say to you, inquire of the mediums and the necromancers to chap and matter, should not a people inquire of their God? So they inquire the dead on behalf of the living, to the teaching and to the testimony. If they will not speak according to this word is because they have no dawn. If they will pass through the land greatly distressed and hungry, and when they are hungry, they will be enraged and speak contemptuously against the king and their God, and turn their faces upward, and they will look to the earth, and behold, distress and darkness, and a gloom of anguish, and they will be thrust in thick darkness, and there will be no gleam for her who is in anguish. In the former time he brought into contempt the land of Zebulun and the land of Naphtali, and in the latter time he has made glorious the way of the sea, the land before the Jordan, the Galilee of the nations. The people who walked in darkness and have seen a great light, those who dwelt in a land of deep darkness, on there is light shine. You have multiplied the nation, you have increased its joy. They rejoice before you as with joy at the harvest, as they are glad when they divide the spoil. The yoke is bent and the staff of his shoulder. The rod of his oppressor you have broken, and is on the day of meeting for every boot of tramping warrior and battle tomorrow, and every garment all in blood will be burnt fuel for the fire. For to us a child is born, to us a son is given, and the government shall be upon his shoulder, and his name shall be called Wonderful Counselor, Mighty God, Everlasting Father, Prince of Peace. And it will increase to his government and of peace, there will be no end. Helps us throne at David and over his kingdom, to establish it and to uphold with justice and with righteousness, and this time forth and forevermore. As the Lord of hosts will do this. The Lord has sent a word against Jacob, and will fall on Israel, and all the people will know. Ephraim and all the inhabitants of Samaria, who stand pride and arrogance of heart, their bricks are horn, but we will build with just stones. Seeking what they put down, but we put stones in their place. The Lord has the adversaries who risen against me, and sets up his enemies, the Syrians on the east, and the Philistines on the west, about Israel with open mouth. All his anger is not turned away, his head is just now still. And people do not turn to him with shuffle, nor inquire the Lord of hosts. The Lord cut off from Israel head and tail, harm branch and reed in one day. The elder and ordered man is the head, and the prophet who teaches lies is the tail. For those who guide the sea have been leading them astray, and they shall guide by them there is a sword. Therefore the Lord does not rejoice with young men. There is no compassion on their fathers and widows. Everyone is godless and lives in evil doing. Every mouth is false, speaks folly. All the scissors are not turned away, and his hand stretched out still. Wickedness burns like a fire, consumes brazen lords. He kills the thickest of the flesh, and they roll upward in cold smoke. There is the wrath of the Lord, the host of the land is scorched, and the people are like fuel for the fire. God says, and then they slice me on the right. They are so hungry, and they devour the left. And the Lord says, my east rise the flesh of his own. and such a vows of frame, and their friend vows not so. Together they are against you. All this anger is not turned away, and his hand is stretched out still. Where to this is decree, and it goes to decrees in the writing peace, and in writing oppression, to turn aside the need from justice, and draw the poor of my people to their right, and that widows may be their spoil, and that they may make the fathers their prey. Will ye deal on the day of punishment, the Lord now come from far? To whom will you flee for home? Where you will you leave your wealth? And they are made to crouch among the prisoners, fall among the slain. For all this day his anger is not turned away, and his hand is stretched out still. Where to Assyria the rod of my anger, the staff in their hands is my fury. Against the godless nation I send, and against the heap of my wrath I command. Take from her and seize plunder, and to tread them down like the mire of the streets. And he does not surrender. His heart does not so think, but it is in his heart to destroy. And he cuts out the nations with not a few. And he says, under my commands, O kings. And it is not Carmel like Artemis, and it is not Hamat like Arba, it is not Samaria like Damascus. As my hand has reached the kingdom of the idols, his carved images were greater than those of Jerusalem and Samaria. Shall I not do to Jerusalem and her idols as I have done to Jerusalem, Samaria and her images? And the Lord has finished all his work on Mount Zion and Jerusalem. He will punish the speech of the arrogant heart of the king of Syria, and the rest will look in his eyes. When he says, by the strength of my hand I have done, and by my wisdom, for I have understood, I read the boundaries of peoples and plundered their treasures. Like a bull I bring down those who sell in threats, and it is found like a nest, no wealth of the peoples. And as one gathers eggs that have been forsaken, so I have gathered all the earth. And there was none that moved a wing or opened the mouth of a child. And when the axe burst over hit me face with it, or the sword magnified itself against him who wielded it. As if a rod should wield him, it lifted, whereas if a staff should lift him who was not wood. Therefore the Lord God of hosts, and let's end wasting sickness among the stout warriors. And under his glory a burning will be kindled, and the burning of fire, and the light of Israel will become fire. And the only one of the lamb will burn the death out, his thorns and bruise in one day. Underneath the glory of his fires, in one of his fruitful land, the Lord destroy both soul and body. And you will be as one a sick man wasted away. And around the trees of his fires will be set free. No man can write them down. And indeed the remnant is on the soul of his House of Jacob will no more lean on him instructed. I'll lean on the Lord, the Holy One is angry. No remnant will return the remnant of Jacob to the Holy Mighty God. And although your people is obvious the sand of the sea, and no remnant of them will return. And destruction is decreed. Therefore, in the righteousness of the Lord of God, Lord God of hosts will make a full end as decree in the midst of all the earth. Therefore, thus says the Lord God of hosts, and he who dawns, I be not afraid of these things, when they strike with the rod and lift up their staff against you, as the Egyptians did. In a little while, my fury will come to an end, and my anger will be directed into destruction. And the Lord of hosts will wield against me. Oh, wait, as when he struck me at the rock of Oreb, and staff will be over the sea, and he will lift as he did in Egypt. And that day his burden will depart from his shoulder, and his yoke from your neck. And the yoke will be broken because of the fat. He has come to our house, and he has passed through the big rock, and Michmash he stores his baggage. He crossed over the pass, and gave it a lodge for the night. Ram and Charles, give you a sword's blood. Cry out a daughter of Callum, give attention to that shall report Anathoth, and is in flight, and the inhabitants together and flee for safety. This very day he will halt at Nob, he will shake his fist at the mount of the daughter's son. At the hill of Jerusalem, he heard the Lord God of hosts will lock the boughs of terrifying power. And the green height will be hewn down, and lofty will be rolled away, and cut down the thickets of the forest with the knife, and the banner will fall by the majestic one. And he shall come forth with the root and shoot from the slumber of Jesse, and a branch from his root shall bear fruit. And the Spirit of the Lord shall rest on him, the Spirit of wisdom, and understanding, the Spirit of counsel and might. And the Spirit of knowledge and the fear of the Lord. His delight shall be in the fear of the Lord. He shall judge by what his eyes see, what his hand disputes by what his ears hear. And with righteousness he shall judge the poor, and discern with equity for the meek of the earth. He shall just strike the earth with the rod of his mouth, and with the breath of his lips he shall kill the wicked. Righteousness shall be the belt of his waist, and faithfulness the belt of his loins. And wolf shall dwell with the lamb, and the leopard shall lie down with the younger, and the calf and the lion and the fattened calf together, and the little child shall lead, the cow and the bear shall graze, and the young shall lie down together. And the lion shall eat straw like the ox, and the nursing child shall play at the hole of the cobra, and the weaned child shall put his hand on the adder's den. He shall not hurt or destroy all my holy knowledge. The earth will be full of the knowledge of the Lord, and his spine of the waters very coverless. And then the root of Jesse shall stand as a signal for the people. Of him shall the nations inquire. His resting place shall be glorious. In that day the Lord will extend his hand yet a second time to recover the remnant that remains of the people. From Assyria, from Egypt, from Pathros, from Cush, from Elam, from Shinar, from Hamath, and from the coastlands of the sea. He raised his signal from the nation, and will assemble the banished of Israel, and gather the dispersed of Judah from the four corners of the earth. And jealousy of Ephraim shall depart, and those who harass Judah shall be cut off. Ephraim shall not be jealous of Judah, but Judah shall not harass Ephraim. They shall swoop down the shoulder of the Philistines in the west, and together they shall plunder. They shall plunder the people of the east. They shall put out their hand against Edom and Moab, and the Ammonites shall obey them. The Lord will utterly destroy the tongue of the sea of Egypt. He will wave his hand over the river, and with a scorching wrath, and strike it into 7 times. He will lead the people across it in sails, and they'll be highwaying from Assyria. And the remnant that remains of the people as there was for Israel, and came up from the land of Egypt. And you'll see in that day, you will give thanks to your Lord. And though your anger with me, your anger turns away, that you might comfort me. God is my salvation, I will trust and will not be afraid. For the Lord God is my strength and myself. He become my salvation, restore ye your water. There was a salvation, you saying that day, give thanks to the Lord, call upon his name. And all upon his name. Acknowledge his deeds among the peoples, proclaim that his name is exalted. And praise the Lord for his done graciously. And his feet made known in all the earth. Shout and sing for joy, all you inhabitants of Zion, for great is in your midst, and the Holy One of Israel. All concerning Babylon, which Isaiah the son of Amos saw, on a bare hill raised a signal, cry aloud to them, wait for him for them to enter the gates of the nobles. I some have commanded the consecrated ones. I summon my mighty men to execute my anger, the proudly exalted ones. Sound of a tumult was on the mountains of a great multitude. Sound of an uproar of kingdoms and nations coming together. The Lord of hosts is mustering the hosts about, and come from a distant land from the end of the heavens, and Lord the weapons of its indignation, to destroy the whole layoff for the day of the Lord. As destruction from the Almighty will come. Therefore all hands will be feeble, and every human heart will melt. They will be dismayed. Hangs in agony will seize them. They'll be as anguish as like a woman in labor. They'll look aghast at one another. Their face will be aflame. Behold, the day of the Lord comes, cruel with wrath and fierce anger, to make the land desolate, and destroy its sins from it, and the stars of heaven. Stars of their heavens and the constellations, you will not give their light. So won't be dark at its rising, and the moon will not share its light. I'll punish the world for its evil and the wicked for their iniquity. I'll put an end to the pomp of the young, and lay low the pompous pride of the ruthless. For only people know more great than fine gold, and mankind than the god of the fear. And therefore I'll make parents tremble, and the earth will be shaken out of its place. At the wrath of the Lord of hosts, and the day of his fierce anger. Like a hunter gives out all my sheep, and none together. Each will turn towards anything that he will play to attack them. Whoever's found will be thrust through, whoever's caught before by the sword, and if it still be dashed in pieces before their eyes. And their houses will be plundered, and their wives ravished. They will never sing again up the very years against them. They will never guard for silver, and do not delight in gold. Their bows will slaughter the young men. And when there was no mercy on the fear of the wind, their lives will not be children. And in Babylon, the glory of kingdoms will enslaved and pomp of the Chaldeans. They will be like Zedek and Goliath, and God overthrew them. They will never be inhabited or lived in for all generations. No Arab will put his tent there. No shepherds will make their flocks lie down there. No wild animals will lie down there. Their houses will be full of howling creatures. Their ostriches will die, and their wild goats will dance. Hyenas will cry in their towns, and jackals in the southern black palaces. His time is close at hand, and its days will not be prolonged. The Lord will have compassion on Jacob, and will again choose Israel, and will set them over in their own land. And sojourners will rule in it, and will attach themselves to the house of Jacob. And the eagles take them and bring them to their place. And the house is all possessed in the Lord's land, as male and female slaves. He will take captive those who are their captives, and move over those who oppress them. And the Lord has given you rest from their pain. He will pain and turmoil in the hard service with which you are made to suffer. He will take up the storm against the king of Babylon. How the empress has seized the insolent fury seas. The Lord has broken the staff of the wicked and scepter rules, and struck the evils in wrath with unseasoned blows, and have ruled the nations in vain with unrelenting persecution. And all the earth is at rest and quiet. He breathed water then to sing. Cypresses rejoice in you, and says in the burn saying, that you will lay low, and no one comes up against us. Shall beneath it start out to meet you when you come. He rises the shades to greet you, all who are leaders of the earth. He rose from their thrones, all who are kings and nations. Hold on the lands and say to you, he shall become as weak as we. He will become like us. Your pomp is brought down to show. And sound your heart, my neck is laid as a bed beneath you, and once it covers how you are fallen from heaven, your days shall stand. How you cut down to the ground, you lay the nations low. You send your heart also into heaven, and above the stars of God, I'll set my throne on high. I'll set on the mountains and light in the far reaches of the north. I'll send above the heights of the clouds. I made myself like the most high, and you have brought down to Sheol to the far reach of the pit. Mercy sea was there, and you ponder he is this man who made the earth tremble, who shook kingdoms, who made the world like a desert, and overthrew cities, who did not let us use in his griffin. The other kings and nations lie in glory. He did his own tomb, but you are cast out away from your good, like a loath branch clothed with slain, but those pierced by the sword. You go down to the stones of the pit, and like a giant body trampled underfoot. You will not be joined with them in burial, because you destroyed your land. You destroyed your land. You have slain your people. May the offspring of evil dogs nevermore we may prepare slaughter for us. News the guilt of their fathers, they rise and possess the earth, and fill the face of the world with cities, and rise up and declare the Lord of hosts, and cut off from Babylon, and them descends in posterity declares. May a possession of the hedgehog, and pools of water, and also with the volume of destruction declares the Lord of hosts. A Lord of hosts is swollen as I have, so shall be as I have, so shall it stay. And I'll break the Assyrian and away of mountains, trample wonderful, and the shake shall come from the burn from their shoulder. This is the purpose that is purpose concerning the whole earth, and this is the land that is stretched out over all the nations. The Lord has his purpose, and who art not? His hand stretched out, who will turn back. And the year that King died, King the Sorrow. Rejoice not at first, you will be. Let the rod that struck you is broken, but from the servants it will come forth now, and its river will be a fiery fire serpent, and the first one in the pool will grace, and the needle lie down safely. I will give you a red famine, and the remnant it will slay. But I will get cry out of the city, not in fear, first to all of you. The smoke comes out of the north, and there's no struggle in its wrath. All one answer the messengers of the nation, but those from Zion, and Israel afflicted, the people find refuge. Proverbs 28. The wicked flee when no one pursues, with the righteous the waters alone, when the land transgresses his many rules, and the men of knowledge and understanding and knowledge, his civility will long continue. The war and oppress the poor, speeding rain and leaves no free. Those who seek the law praise the wicked, but those who keep the law strive against them. Even men do not understand justice, but those who seek the law understand completely. It is upon many walks in his charity, than a rich man who is in his ways. None who keeps the laws is some with understanding, but companion of glad and shames his father. But from what responds his wealth by interest and profit gathers it for him who is generous to the poor. He one turns away his ear from hearing the law, even his prayers an abomination. Have from his slaves that right into an evil way, or fall into his hand. Blameless will have a goodly inheritance. The poor man who is understanding. A rich man is wise and an owner. The poor man who is understanding will find him out, and the wicked wise people hide themselves. Whoever conceals his transgressions will not prosper, but he who confesses their mistakes and will obtain mercy. This is the one who fears the Lord always, but what was hard in his heart will fall into calamity. Like a roaring lion or a charging by is a wicked ruler as well for people. A ruler lacks understanding. Miserable oppressor, but he hates unjust gain while in the stage. He wants to burn with the blood of another, he will be a fugitive until death. Let no one help him. Whoever walks in integrity will be delivered. He who is covered in his ways will suddenly fall. Whoever works his land with plenty of bread, but he follows worthless pursuits with plenty of poverty. Faithful man will abandon possession, but whoever hastens to be rich will not go unpunished. Show partiality isn't with a piece of bread a man will do wrong. Staying man hastens after the Lord, does not know what poverty will come after. Whoever he speaks of man will after find more favor than he flies with his tongue. Whoever robs his father or his mother and says there is no transgression, his companion to a man who shows a greedy man says of strife. The one who trusts in the Lord will be enriched. Whoever trusts in his own man is a fool, but he who walks in wisdom will be delivered. Whoever gives to a poor will not want, but he who hides their eyes will get many good. And the wicked wise people hide themselves, when they curse the righteous increase. Psalm 36. Transgression speaks to the wicked deep in the heart. His heart, there is no fear of God before his eyes. Reviles himself in his own eyes, he cannot be found out unhated. The words of his mouth are trouble and deceit, and he terrifies and to do good. He must travel while on his way. He does himself in the way that is not good, he does not reject evil. Your surface love of the Lord extends to the heavens. Your faithfulness to God, your righteousness is like the mountains of God. It's like the mountains of God. No, judgments are like the great deep. Enemies you save and love. How precious is the love of God. Your children of mankind take refuge in the shadow of your wings. You feast on the abundance of your heart, and you give them drink from the river from your own delights. With you is the fountain of life, and your light do we see light. Your continued steadfast love to those in your your righteousness to that right of power. And not the foot of arrogance come upon me, not the hand of evil, the wicked drive me away. They have the evil does life and they thrust on the able to rise. Now this man I should enter the Lord's wrath. Leave my hands of Father in heaven, and I be your name. You can come, you'll be on earth as it is in heaven. Rest in our neighbor. Give us a justice, to forgive our debtors. Kingdom and temptation, but deliver us from the evil one. This is the kingdom, the power, and the glory forever. Amen. See you tomorrow. Bye.